Every night, while seniors close their eyes thinking they're resting, something shocking is happening. Muscles are disappearing. Quietly, relentlessly. Doctors call it sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. And here's the part almost nobody knows. 99% of seniors have no idea it's happening until it's too late. The numbers are terrifying. After 60, you can lose up to 1% of muscle every year. By 70, that's 10% gone. By 80, studies show as much as 50% of your muscle mass can vanish. Half your strength, half your balance, half your independence. That's the difference between walking on your own or needing help just to stand up. But here's the truth that almost no doctor tells you. The food you eat before bed decides whether your body spends the night repairing muscle or breaking it down. A clinical trial found that seniors who ate the right bedtime foods built 27% more muscle in just 12 weeks, while others kept wasting away. And the number one food on this list was proven to cut muscle breakdown by 34% overnight. The information in this video is backed by real science. We've spent hours digging through peer-reviewed research, and every single reference is linked in the description below. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments, what's your usual bedtime snack? Because tonight could be the night you either rebuild or lose more strength forever. Number 8. Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt may look like a simple snack, but for seniors it acts as a powerful shield against nighttime muscle loss. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt goes through a straining process that removes excess liquid and sugar. What is left is a thicker, creamier food that is rich in protein, especially casein. Casein is a slow-digesting protein that releases amino acids into the bloodstream gradually. This makes it perfect before bed, because while you are sleeping, your muscles are not starving. They are being fueled for hours, which keeps the body in repair mode instead of breakdown mode. One clinical trial at Maastricht University gave older men casein before sleep. The results were striking. Compared to a placebo, the men who consumed casein had a 22% higher rate of overnight muscle protein synthesis. That means their bodies were building more muscle tissue while they slept. And you don't need powders to get that effect. A serving of Greek yogurt delivers the same type of protein in a natural form. The benefits extend beyond protein. Greek yogurt is also an excellent source of calcium, which strengthens bones. Strong bones and strong muscles depend on each other, and when one weakens, the other suffers. By eating Greek yogurt at night, you help both systems stay strong together. The best way to enjoy it is plain and unsweetened to avoid hidden sugars. A small bowl, around half a cup, is enough. If you want flavor, you can add blueberries for natural antioxidants. Seniors who make this a nightly ritual often report more energy and less stiffness upon waking. Science is clear. Giving your muscles a slow-release protein supplied overnight protects against age-related decline. But protein alone is not enough. Your body also needs foods that reduce hidden inflammation, which is why number 7 on this list is so important. Number 7. Tart cherries. Tart cherries may not be the first fruit you think about before bed, but research shows they are one of the most powerful nighttime allies for seniors who want to protect their muscles. Unlike sweet cherries, tart cherries are especially rich in compounds called anthocyanins. These are plant pigments that give the fruit its deep red color, and more importantly, they act as strong antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents. Why does that matter for your muscles? Because chronic, low-level inflammation is one of the silent forces behind age-related muscle loss. It breaks tissue down faster and makes it harder for the body to rebuild. A study published in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports tested the effects of tart cherry juice on older adults after exercise. Those who drank the juice had up to 23% less muscle soreness and inflammation markers compared to the control group. Less inflammation means better recovery and better preservation of muscle tissue. That's critical at night, when the body does most of its repair work. Tart cherries also have another unique benefit. They are one of the very few natural food sources of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. Seniors who struggle with falling asleep or staying asleep can benefit from this natural boost. Deeper, longer sleep means more hours for your body to carry out muscle repair and hormone regulation. In fact, a trial from Louisiana State University showed that older adults who drank tart cherry juice slept an average of 84 minutes longer per night. That is more than an extra hour of restorative rest. The simplest way to add tart cherries is as a small glass of juice or a handful of dried cherries before bed. Just make sure it's unsweetened to avoid added sugars. Protecting muscles requires both repair and recovery. Tart cherries handle recovery, but the next food delivers a dense dose of building material your muscles desperately need. Number 6. Cottage cheese. Cottage cheese might not seem exciting, but for seniors is one of the most effective bedtime foods to slow down muscle loss. Like Greek yogurt, cottage cheese is packed with casein, the slow-digesting protein that provides muscles with a steady drip of amino acids throughout the night. What makes it stand out is that it also contains a balanced mix of whey protein, which digests faster, giving you both immediate and long-lasting benefits in one simple food. Research from the Florida State University Institute of Sports Sciences studied older adults who ate cottage cheese before sleep. The results showed that those participants had muscle protein synthesis rates nearly 30% higher than those who did not consume any protein at night. That means their bodies were actively repairing and building new muscle tissue instead of letting it break down. Even more impressive, this was achieved with just 30 grams of cottage cheese about 30 minutes before bed. Cottage cheese is also rich in leucine, one of the most important amino acids for triggering muscle growth. Studies have shown that leucine alone can stimulate muscle-building pathways even in older adults who usually respond poorly to protein intake. This makes cottage cheese a particularly powerful tool against sarcopenia. Beyond protein, cottage cheese is loaded with phosphorus and calcium, which together strengthen bone and muscle connections. Many seniors who eat it regularly find they wake up with less morning weakness or joint discomfort. The key is to choose low-fat or reduced sodium varieties to keep it heart-friendly. A half-cup serving is usually enough for nighttime repair. When you combine slow and fast proteins in one food, you give your muscles exactly what they need during the long hours of sleep. But while protein is essential, the body also depends on certain fats to protect and rebuild tissue. That is where the next food on this list comes in. Number 5. Salmon. Salmon is often praised for heart health, but its power for preserving muscle in seniors is just as impressive. Unlike many proteins, salmon provides not only high-quality amino acids, but also omega-3 fatty acids. These special fats do more than protect the heart. They play a direct role in muscle preservation and growth. Omega-3s improve the way muscle cells use protein, making each gram of protein more effective. For seniors whose bodies naturally become less efficient at turning food into muscle, this is a game changer. A clinical trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition gave older adults omega-3 supplements derived from fish oil. After 6 months, those participants gained 2.3 pounds of lean muscle mass and increased their leg strength by 11% compared to the placebo group. That is significant progress without any other major lifestyle change. Salmon delivers these same omega-3s in their natural form, along with easily digestible protein that fuels muscle repair overnight. Salmon is also rich in vitamin D, which supports calcium absorption and muscle contraction. Seniors with low vitamin D levels often experience weakness, slower recovery, and higher fall risk. A single serving of salmon can provide nearly the full daily requirement of vitamin D, making it a smart nighttime meal. The best preparation is simple. Grilled, baked, or lightly steamed salmon avoids excess oils and keeps the nutrients intact. Even a small portion, around 3 ounces, before bed provides enough protein and omega-3s to activate muscle repair during the night. Some seniors enjoy pairing it with steamed vegetables for extra fiber and minerals. Protein feeds muscles, but omega-3s unlock their ability to use it effectively. That unique combination makes salmon one of the most valuable nighttime foods. Still, muscle function is not only about protein and fat. It also depends heavily on minerals that control how muscles contract and relax. That is exactly where food number 4 shines. Number 4. Bananas. Bananas may look like a simple fruit, but for seniors they are a powerful bedtime choice for protecting muscles. What makes bananas so effective is their rich supply of potassium and magnesium, two minerals that directly control how muscles contract and relax. Without enough of these electrolytes, muscles cramp, fatigue faster, and break down more easily overnight. Seniors are especially vulnerable because aging kidneys and medications often throw off electrolyte balance. One study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed adults with low potassium intake and found they had a 33% higher risk of muscle weakness and functional decline compared to those with adequate intake. Bananas provide over 400 milligrams of potassium per fruit, helping restore that balance naturally. Magnesium in bananas adds another layer of protection by calming the nervous system, which improves sleep quality while reducing nighttime cramps. Bananas also contain vitamin B6, which helps convert dietary protein into usable amino acids for muscle repair. When combined with a protein-rich food like yogurt or cottage cheese, bananas make the protein even more effective. Research shows that older adults who consumed B6-rich diets experienced 13% better protein metabolism compared to those with low intake. That's a meaningful edge for preventing muscle loss. The best way to enjoy bananas before bed is to eat one small to medium fruit about an hour before sleep. Some seniors mash it into Greek yogurt, while others blend it with milk for a light nighttime smoothie. The natural sugars are gentle and unlikely to spike blood sugar when eaten with protein or healthy fat, making it a balanced option for nighttime nourishment. Potassium and magnesium keep muscles firing properly, but muscle preservation also depends on boosting collagen and connective tissue strength. That is where food number 3 steps in with surprising power. Number 3. Oranges. Oranges are often linked with immunity, but for seniors they offer something even more critical: support for muscles through collagen production. Collagen is the protein that holds your muscles, tendons, and ligaments together. Without enough collagen, tissues weaken, recover more slowly, and become prone to injury. Vitamin C, found abundantly in oranges, is essential for building collagen. If you lack it, your body simply cannot make this structural protein effectively. A large study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tracked more than 4,000 older adults for over 10 years. The results showed that those with the highest vitamin C intake had a 25% lower risk of muscle weakness compared to those with the lowest intake. Another British study involving 13,000 adults found that higher blood levels of vitamin C were linked with stronger grip strength, a simple but powerful measure of muscle health. Oranges are one of the easiest ways to reach these levels naturally. Beyond collagen, oranges provide antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress. This is important because oxidative damage inside muscle cells accelerates sarcopenia. By reducing this stress, oranges help preserve the muscle tissue seniors already have. They also provide hydration, as they are over 85% water, which supports circulation and delivery of nutrients to muscle fibers during the night. The simplest way to enjoy oranges before bed is freshly sliced or juiced without added sugar. One medium orange provides more than 70 milligrams of vitamin C, which is nearly the full daily requirement for seniors. Pairing an orange with a protein source like cottage cheese creates an ideal nighttime combination of building material and repair support. Collagen support from oranges is critical, but true muscle strength also depends on foods that deliver direct, high-quality protein in its most efficient form. That is why food number 2 stands out as a direct muscle builder. Number 2. Eggs. Eggs are one of the most complete and efficient sources of protein available. And for seniors, they provide a unique advantage in the fight against muscle loss. Each egg contains about 6 grams of high-quality protein, along with all 9 essential amino acids. These amino acids are the building blocks your muscles must have to repair and grow during the night. What makes eggs stand out is their exceptional digestibility. The protein in eggs is absorbed and utilized by the body more efficiently than almost any other food. Research in the journal Nutrition Today compared different protein sources and found that eggs scored a protein digestibility corrected amino acid score, PDCAAS, of 1.0, the highest possible rating. That means the body can use nearly 100% of the protein in eggs for muscle repair. For seniors whose digestive efficiency often declines with age, this is critical. Another study in clinical nutrition showed that older adults who ate 2 eggs daily increased their muscle strength by 12% over 12 weeks, even without exercise changes. Eggs also contain leucine, the amino acid most responsible for turning on the body's muscle-building switch. Just 1 egg provides around 500 milligrams of leucine, and research shows seniors need at least 2,500 milligrams per meal to fully stimulate growth. 2 or 3 eggs paired with another protein food can easily reach this threshold. Beyond protein, eggs are rich in vitamin D, choline, and healthy fats that support muscle function, nerve communication, and hormone balance. The best preparation for nighttime is boiled or lightly scrambled without heavy oils or butter, which keeps digestion smooth before sleep. Eggs provide complete protein in its purest form. But there is one food that has been proven in study after study to be even more effective at preserving muscle overnight. And that brings us to number 1 on this list, the single most important bedtime food for seniors. Number 1. Casein protein. At the very top of the list sits casein protein, and the science behind it is undeniable. Casein is a milk-derived protein that digests extremely slowly. Unlike whey, which is absorbed within a couple of hours, casein continues releasing amino acids into the bloodstream for 6 to 8 hours. That makes it the perfect food for seniors before bed, because it supplies a steady flow of building blocks all night long. When your body would normally break down muscle to fuel itself, casein steps in and prevents that loss. A groundbreaking study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tested older men who consumed casein before sleep. Over a 12-week training program, those who took casein gained 27% more muscle mass and strength compared to those who did not. Another study showed that casein reduced nighttime muscle breakdown by 34%, proving that it not only builds but also preserves tissue. For seniors battling sarcopenia, these numbers mean the difference between growing stronger or gradually wasting away. Casein can be consumed as a simple powder mixed with water or milk, but it is also naturally found in cottage cheese and Greek yogurt. This makes it versatile for different preferences. A serving of around 30 to 40 grams before sleep is enough to maximize its effects. Many seniors prefer it as a warm shake blended with milk, which also promotes relaxation before bed. What makes casein number 1 is its ability to work silently while you sleep. No other food has been studied as extensively for overnight muscle support in seniors, and no other food shows results this dramatic. If you want one strategy to slow muscle loss, casein protein before bed is the most science-backed step you can take. Now you can see how powerful your bedtime choices really are. Every night your body is either breaking muscle down or repairing it. The right foods: Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, tart cherries, salmon, bananas, oranges, eggs, and casein. Give your muscles the tools they need to stay strong. Science shows they can cut muscle breakdown by over 30% and boost strength by more than 25% in seniors who use them consistently. But if you go to bed on sweets, processed snacks, or nothing at all, your body has no choice but to pull fuel from your muscles. Over time, that silent breakdown leads to weakness, falls, and lost independence. The difference between the best and worst foods is the difference between aging strong or aging frail. So here's your action step. Pick one of these foods tonight. Start small. but be consistent. Your muscles will thank you every morning. Before you go, comment below. Which food are you starting with tonight? I want to know. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone you love. A single food swap could change their future strength and health. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Thanks for watching.